Hello friends, this is Normal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to do the full and detailed review of the new Vivo V5 Plus. So last year Vivo announced their camera selfie centric smartphone, the Vivo V5, and we already did a review of that. Now we have the V5 Plus with an upgraded front facing camera. Now we have a dual case front facing camera. It's a combination of 20 and 8 megapixel combination. So that makes the perfect selfie experience according to the company. So the Vivo V5 Plus is also an upgraded version of the V5. Now there are lots of upgrades to this device. The specifications have been improved, the design has changed, the cameras have changed. So a lot of upgrades to the V5 Plus when compared to the V5. So the Vivo V5 Plus is priced $27,980. So in this video we'll talk about almost all aspects about this device and see how good the device is for the pricing of $27,980. So let's get started with a detailed review. So first up, let's see the design and build quality. So design wise, the Vivo V5 Plus is a good looking device out there, but having said that, there is a lot of inspiration from the iPhone, especially the antenna lines, the back panel, the curved edges and rounded corners all give a finishing to this device. But as I said before, there is a lot of inspiration from iPhone, but Vivo has made the chassis pretty slim and pretty compact as well, so it's kind of easy to use, and it's a well built phone which is compact to use, and the slimmer form factor makes it pretty easy to hold as well. So this device comes with a 5.5-inch Full HD display, and we have the fingerprint scanner on the front panel. The power and volume keys are on the right side, the SIM tray is on the left side. There are no openings or slots on the top, and at the bottom we have the 3.5mm audio jack, the speaker unit, and the micro USB charging slot. And on the rear panel we have this 16 megapixel camera, LED flash, the Vivo branding, and on the front panel we have this dual camera 20 and 8 megapixel combination, and also the fingerprint scanner along with 2 capacitive touch buttons. So that was the design aspect, and this device definitely looks really good, and it's a well built phone. The material quality, fit and finish also looks really premium. So for a pricing it is being offered, the Vivo V5 Plus definitely feels like a premium device. Now let's talk about the display. So this phone comes with a 5.5-inch display. It's a Full HD display, unlike the HD display on the V5. So the V5 Plus comes with a Full HD display, that's a 1080p resolution display, and it's protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass 5. So this is one of the few devices offering Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection, and that provides added protection for the device. And the display quality is really good. The color quality, sharpness levels, and the overall viewing angles are really good. The outdoor visibility is kind of okay, and the touch response feels quite smooth. So overall the display is definitely a positive side on the Vivo V5 Plus. Now let's talk about the software. So this device comes with Android 6.0 Marshmallow, and we have the Fun Touch OS on top of that. So as I said before, the Fun Touch OS is a heavily skinned UI, and again a lot of inspiration from the iOS. You can see icons are inspired from the iOS, and there is a lot of icons which resemble to the iOS. Now it comes with multiple home screens devoid of an app drawer. We have this customized settings panel which offers some added features which include smart motion, which provides added gestures like air operation, smart call, smart turn on off the screen. There is option to turn on the flashlight by shaking the device. So these are some useful options. Then there is smart split. It's one of the useful features. So smart split allows you to run two apps side by side with a floating icon. This is supported on video, YouTube, Google Play Movies, and the TV app. So this is kind of useful and provides two split screen view for apps running simultaneously. Then there is one-handed UI that's available in most devices, so that is also included here. Then there is super screenshot, which allows you to take a long screenshot also with a voice. There is pattern screenshot, doodle, then a screen recording. So a lot of options are there in the screenshot, and it's a really good UI as well. Then there is smart click option. We can double tap on the home screen to open an app. It can be camera, Facebook, or flashlight. So these are some of the useful options in the UI, and apart from that, the UI has again inspiration from the iOS. You can see if you just swipe down from the bottom, you get the control panel where we have these additional options, quick toggles, and the notification center does not have any quick toggles, just the notifications alone. So the UI is heavily skinned UI, and does offer added features. There is also support for themes, and there is also an eye manager which allows you to optimize the device. So the overall features offered by the Fun Touch OS is quite good, but there are a lot of resemblance with the iOS in terms of the icons and look and feel. Now talking about the performance, so the Vivo V5 Plus comes with the Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset, which is clocked at 2 GHz and coupled with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. So there's only one version, and that comes with 4 GB of RAM, and the performance in day-to-day aspect looks really good. There's hardly any issues, and the performance with this device was really good. No major lags or issues, and the gaming performance was also quite good. There's hardly any heating issues, and the temperature control with the Vivo V5 Plus was really amazing, and the Snapdragon 625 provided a lag-free experience in gaming, and all the games played pretty well on this device. So the performance of the device in day-to-day task is really good. There's no issues, and the 4 GB RAM along with the Snapdragon 625 provides amazing performance all around. Now this phone comes with a dual SIM card and 4G LTE support. There is also VoLTE support, and micro SD card support is also included using the hybrid SIM card. But this phone comes with 64 GB storage, so you have plenty of storage to install apps and take pictures. Now talking about the fingerprint scanner, it's placed on the front panel, and the fingerprint scanner is extremely responsive and unlocks the device in really good time, and it's an extremely performing fingerprint scanner, just like the Vivo V5. So that is fingerprint scanner experience. Now talking about the call quality and the speaker performance, the call quality was pretty good on this device. The speaker performance was quite decent overall. When watching movies, it's quite a decent performance. It's not very loud, but it is quite good enough for music playback. Now let's talk about the camera. So the camera is one of the specialty of this device. It has a 16 megapixel rear camera, LED flash and face detection autofocus. Along with that, it has a dual front facing camera. It is a combination of 8 and 20 megapixel combination, which provides really great amazing selfies. So we already done a detailed camera review of the front camera of this device, so we'll not talk about front camera much because we already done that in a detailed video. So you can also check out that video. We have the link available in the description of this video. So the front camera produces amazing photos. The best selfie experience we have seen right now is on the Vivo V5 Plus with the bokeh effect. The camera produces amazing results, and a lot of modes are available on this device. Now talking about the rear camera, here again we could see there are lots of modes to choose from, and you can see there is support for Ultra HD video recording. So there is 4K support in this device, and there is also anti-shake, professional mode and slow motion, time lapse and night mode also included in this camera. So it's a feature rich camera, and does really well in terms of the camera's interface. Now talking about the camera samples taken with this device, the rear camera performed quite well in most of the conditions. In daylight conditions, the color quality was kind of okay. The sharpness levels and the overall clarity of the photo was quite acceptable levels. Although not class leading, we also have the Honor 8 in this price point, so it will not be the Honor 8 in terms of the overall performance of the photos, but it's quite an acceptable level. The low light photos taken with this device was not really as good as the daylight shots, and did have some noise in the low light images. Priced at rupees close to 28,000, we would have expected the low light experience to be slightly better, but it's not as good as what is being offered in the competition, and we would say the Honor 8 performed much better than the Vivo V5 Plus in terms of the rear camera. But front camera, we would say it's definitely the Vivo V5 Plus, which produces amazing selfies. So that is the camera aspect. Now finally talking about the battery. So this phone comes with a 3340 mAh battery, and with the Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset, the performance is really good. Even with a smaller capacity battery, when compared to a lot of devices which comes with a 4000 capacity, it has a 3300 capacity, which is kind of adequate capacity, and with this capacity we would say the device performed really well, and the battery performance was pretty good on this device, and we could get almost 1.5 days of battery life on this device with using the 4G LTE using the Jio SIM card. We can't actually measure the screen on time on this device, so that option is not available. So we are expecting around 5 to 6 hours on this device, so it's kind of good performance all round with the smaller capacity battery as well. So the Vivo V5 Plus performed really well in the battery department. So now we have talked about almost all aspects about this phone. So summing up, how good is the Vivo V5 Plus at 28,000? So now if you look at the competition, the OnePlus 3 is priced almost the same pricing, which comes with 6GB RAM and Snapdragon 820 chipset, and it's a really powerful chipset. So when you compare with those devices, it may not be the really best value for money device out there. But if you look at Vivo V5 Plus as a standalone device, then you get a feeling that this is a really good all-round device with great design and build quality. It's a pretty slim device. Looks are also really good. The display is pretty superb, and the software is kind of okay, we would say. A lot of inspiration from iOS, but we are kind of okay with this OS, and the Fun Touch OS provides some additional options as well. The front facing camera is the best we are seeing right now, and the selfie experience is superb. The rear camera is kind of acceptable levels, not really class leading, but it's kind of acceptable levels. And finally, the battery performance is also really good. So overall, as a package, the Vivo V5 Plus definitely offers good all-round package, and it's also available offline. So that's one of the strengths of the Vivo V5 Plus. The offline availability is not there for the OnePlus 3. So that's one area where the Vivo V5 Plus definitely excels. So as a package, we would say the Vivo V5 Plus definitely is a good device offering amazing selfie experience. So that's all guys with the full review of the Vivo V5 Plus. Hope you like this video, and if you plan to buy this device, it's available for Rs 27,980 from offline as well as online stores. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.